Welcome back to one of my favourite places, Woking Sports Box, and as you can see I've got it all to myself. So I've turned up early because you know I run the session and I just love coming here. You know, I was expecting it to be really hot today, 27 degrees, but it's just turned a bit muggy. I think it's about 25 now, and we've got an exciting session for you tonight. It's a session that I've never actually done before. So the way it works at the club is, as you know, I'm a England Athletics run leader, which means I can't set the sessions for these guys. They have to be set by a coach, and so the coach drops me the session, and then obviously I, you know, put that to the rest of the club. And so the session tonight is, as I say, I've never done it before, and I've been training at the club for 3 years. So it's a 400 followed by 30 seconds recovery. Then you do an 800, then you have a 100 walk recovery, and then you do 300 meters, and then you have a 400 slow walk recovery, and you're going to do that 3 times. So it's one of these sessions where you kind of think to yourself, well, what sort of pace? So you work out the distance. It's 4,700 meters, so it's under 5k. So pace wise, I'm thinking, you know, depending on someone's ability, it's always the way, isn't it, when you're talking, a train comes past. They only come past probably once every half hour. Based on everyone's ability, it's difficult to work out exactly what pace, but I'm thinking around about 85% effort, because obviously when we get to the third set, you're going to need to put the effort in to kind of maintain that session. So it's exciting. As I say, I've never done it before, and so it's new. Why don't you try this session? Let me know how you get on. And the plan is today to get everyone, well, not everyone, because some people like to warm on their own, get everyone to warm up. Just a quick 5-minute warm up, because we all know that we kind of don't really do the warm-ups. A lot of us, you know, we do our own thing, do some stretching, and then we jump straight in the session. But when you're doing a track session, it's, you know, probably more important than any other warm-up, because you are more likely to pull a muscle. You know, great gains at the track, but come at high risk of injury. These type of sessions that we're doing, and I try and bring them to you every week so you can kind of join in and try them yourself. If you do these just once a week for 6 weeks, you will see improvements, and they've got to be faster than your road pace. They've got to be slightly quicker than your 5k pace, and then when we do the shorter stuff, obviously that's down to you, it's got to be 80% plus. But I think as you get older, you need to rein yourself back a little bit, because obviously you don't want to be pulling muscles. So I need to wait for everyone to turn up. We do the warm-up together, trying to make it more of a kind of community, so we kind of clap, you know, when people finish, join in if someone's, you know, still got a session to go and you've got energy left, just to make it more of an experience. Because I think sometimes these things, you know, people turn up and then just go home, when, you know, it should be fun. That's what I remember as a kid, and there should be no different, you know, as an adult. So anyway, next time you speak to me will probably be at the end of the session, and get as best footage as I can for you. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit. started raining after the session, so I thought I'd just come home, have some dinner, and then we can discuss about the session. I ended up having to do it on my own again, apart from the last set. I got someone to join me, which was really good. So if we talk through the session tonight, it was just a 1.5 mile warm-up at 7:39 pace. There I got everyone to warm up as I said I was going to, and then we started the first 400, shot off on my own and run that in 76 seconds. Very strict with a 30-second recovery because this is the most important bit of the session. And then 800 meters in 2:46, walk 100 meters, and then did the 300 meters in 59. So pleased with that, and that kind of set the precedent for the next ones. So 400 walk recovery, a reasonable pace, not too slow. And then I managed to do a 77 for 400, so 1 second slower, 2:48 for 800, 2 seconds slower, and then 100 watt recovery and the 300 in 59. So pretty similar. The second here maybe a bit slower, 400 watt recovery again, and then for the final one I was actually joined by someone. So that was a bit quicker. So it's nice to finish on a nice strong one. Run the 400 in 75, the 800 pretty similar, bang in the middle, 2:47, and then the last 300 meters after the 100 watt recovery in 56, which was the quickest one by 3-4 seconds. And then just finished that off with 3/4 of a mile warm down at 10:26 pace. So really pleased with the session. As I said, it was the first time that I've done the session. If you are planning to do it, it's the 30-second recovery, which you've got to be strict with. If you're not strict with that, then there's no point in doing the whole session, because that's the kind of key. You're doing the 400 hard, having that 30-second recovery, and then straight into that 800, and then just get a short recovery walk, and then bang on to another 300. So really good session. On paper when I saw it, I was like, is that going to be enough? I don't know what pace to run it at, but everyone seemed to enjoy it. I think it's a good session. Give it a go. Let me know what you think of the session, because what I'd like to do is try and incorporate these more where I can. So I kind of film what I can while I'm there, because obviously I need to take into account other people's privacy. Film what I can, try and film a warm-up, film the session as much as I can, obviously with putting the camera down and doing a few shots here and there, and just talk about the session when I get back. So if you like this type of video, let me know in the comments, and hopefully I can do a lot more. But it does depend on what type of sessions at the track and the weather and stuff like that, but I can't see any reason why not. Anyway, I will speak to you soon. Onwards and upwards. Cheers.